lose him, you're losing a 1,000-yard rush and 70 receptions.
Rodney Williams to punt. Ooh. And it is almost blocked by Ian Gold, who's no stranger to blocking punts, and the kick is down at the 6-yard line. Broncos have the ball for the second time from the 6. Greasy to throw outside, and it is caught by Smith, and a nice tackle is made by Will Peterson, the 3rd-round draft pick out of Western Illinois.
He had surgery on 2 years ago. When he cuts back to his left, he's still a little tender, but this will be a good test against a very tough Giants defense.
Well, he goes to the left side here, and he is close to a first down, takes it up to the 16-yard line.
Well, you know, a sharp guy like Greasy's going to try it on with these guys.
On 1st and 5, the first down and a lot more, and Ron Smith may have gone all the way, but Sean Williams was able to ankle tackle him up at the 42. Well, yards last year on 2nd down and 8. Greasy throws, finds McCaffrey, and he is taken down a little short of the first down at the 48-yard line. Runs against San Francisco. Meanwhile, Davis and Anderson are both in the game here, and out of the backfield comes Rod Smith. So Shanahan, going to the back of the playbook, has his 2 running backs split, and Smith comes out of the backfield as a runner, but Rod is shaken at the end of the play. Terrible. Pittsburgh's new playpen Sunday night on ESPN. Here's Terrell Davis now on first down, swinging to the outside, gets bumped out of bounds by Thomas, close to a first down.
Terrell's just sick of answering questions and just wants to gallop for a while.
Here he goes again, his 5th carry of the game, and that's a first down, taking it to the 34. So brand new contract, almost $11 million for 4 years, and racing into the backfield comes Sean Williams. Smelled it out perfectly, came around the edge and stops Davis in his tracks. The fullback, and Greasy with max protection throws, catch made. It's McCaffrey, got inside position on Thomas, and Eddie takes it down to the 10-yard line. Next Sunday against Green Bay at home. Anderson now inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. The power runner who spent 4 years in the Marines, then played college football at Utah, picked late in the draft. Never even threw a block at him. Hape in front of Anderson, and they give it to Hape, and the former tight end at Tampa Bay comes very close, but there's no signal yet except from the Broncos, and now they're going to say he did not get in. Hape possibly see. Will it be a 94-yard drive, or do the Giants stop him? Hape again, and the Giants have stopped him.
Boy, I don't know about that call. You've got Mike Anderson in the backfield. I know you'd want to break tendencies and everything. Once maybe. I would never go back to Hape twice.
While the Giants backed up, Ron Dane is the running back, and Collins to throw, and he buys them some breathing space as Amani Toomer makes the catch up at the 8-yard line. A couple of days a week in Denver, but here he is. It's Dane stopped back of the line of scrimmage. So the Heisman Trophy winner from Wisconsin in 1999 and their first pick last year is taken down by the former Raider and Chief Chester McLaughlin. 3rd down and 7. Collins just has to throw it away. Not a bad move, because at least he saved some room for his punter. The line away for 58 yards. Delta O'Neal is back to receive it. Gets it away cleanly. Good deep kick. O'Neal from the 42 gets by the first defender, and O'Neal inside the 40 takes it to the 32-yard line. Good run back for O'Neal. A 54-yard kick, a 26-yard return. Back, Rod Smith in motion for the Broncos from the Giant 32. And Greasy on a fake to Davis, then throws to Smith. And Smith picks up the first down before he's run out of bounds by Peterson. But there's a flag down all the way back at the 11-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. Again, Davis is the tailback. And they give it to Smith again on the end around. Room to roam. Inside the 10, cuts it back. Tackled at the 1. He got by Peterson, and then Kenny Holmes is there by the 1. Again, Davis is the tailback. Fake to him. And then wide open for the touchdown is Patrick Hape.
He's a triple threat.
Well, you're not that far off, Dennis. He's a great blocker. That's why he's in there at 260. But he's also caught a couple of touchdown passes in the preseason.
Being stymied on a 4th and goal, get the ball back at the 32 and march it in with 1:09 to go in the first.
Well, they were trying to just go right at the strength of the Giants.
They're harder to read than Angelina Jolie's.
Collins throws, hits Camella, the fullback. And on 2nd down and 6, it's Dane. And Dane comes to the outside. He takes it up to the 34-yard line, where it will be 3rd down and 2. 34 as the second period gets underway. No flags. The Broncos almost jumped, and Jaravicious makes the catch up at the 43 for Kerry in 2001 from the 43-yard line on the ground. Tiki Barber has a big hole that he exploits to the 41-yard line for a 16-yard gain, where he's tackled by Kanoy Kennedy.
Kerry Collins will benefit from plays like that by Tiki Barber.
Barber runs into his own man. In effect, he tripped over Glenn Parker, who couldn't get out of the way.
Straight look me dead in the eyes. Says, that's the way football goes. Right, Dan?
3rd down and 12. Collins going deep again, and it is caught for the touchdown by Amani Toomer.
Well,
Amani Toomer in the corner took it at the goal line. Kennedy with the coverage on the play. The safety coming over, and Toomer beats him for 43 yards. 82 with the Saints and the Falcons, and now the Giants. 2:05 into the second quarter. We're tied at 7. From the 29-yard line. Greasy. Flag is thrown on the near sideline, about 10 yards upfield. Referee out of the Western Athletic Conference, DeLathan, signaling the call is against the Giants. 34-yard line. Greasy throws. Rod Smith makes the catch. Stiff arm. And down the sideline he goes. He stiff arms Will Peterson. He says, "Hey, rookie, this one's for you. Welcome to the NFL." He's his teammate in the Rose Bowl at Michigan against Washington State. Good play fake. Then everybody's covered, and Greasy takes off and steps out of bounds inside the 30 on a 1st down.
By the replacement officials so far.
To this point, here's Davis. Looking a lot like the old Terrell through traffic. And the next thing you know, you look up and he's gained 8 to the 21. 2nd and 2. Let's see him there. Slalom his way for a 1st down. Inside the 20. Tackled by Sam Garnes. And Davis tonight has now already carried the ball 10 times for 24 yards. Inside the 17, 1st and 10. Greasy buys time. Fires over the middle. Caught by McCaffrey for the touchdown. And the Broncos march down the field from inside their own 30. And with 9:35 left in the half, they're roaring again at Invesco Field. Greasy with a touchdown pass. 14-7 Denver. Down by 7. Collins throws. Toomer makes the catch. And Toomer up to the 25-yard line. It won't be an easy night for Toomer, though he already has a touchdown. Remember, his partner in crime, Ike Hilliard, had toe surgery for 59 yards. 2nd down and 1. Ball goes to Dane. And the former Wisconsin Badger, who won the Heisman in '99, picks up the 1st down. He's tackled by Al Wilson. Here come the Broncos, and Dane beats the blitz. And then Dane takes it up to the 42-yard line. Tackled by Kanoy Kennedy. Tonight, Barber 3 carries for 60. Collins to Jaravicious. And then Jaravicious seeks the 1st down, comes very close to it. And then the Giants took a chance on him. And he's coming up roses to this point. Here is Tiki Barber out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Let's check in with Melissa Starr.
Randy Moss is a genius at that play. He's got 6 there.
O'Neal is 5'10". Jaravicious is 6'5". 3rd and 2 to the ground to Barber, and he gets stood up. Ian Gold and Billy Jenkins. Billy Jenkins coming up to pop him. Area.
Just ask Deardorff.
That's right. Dan told me about a few of them. From the 11-yard line on 1st down. This is caught by Desmond Clark for a 1st down. So they go to the tight end. A little wrestling match ensues with Mike Barrow, the middle linebacker, along.
Surprised he only has 28 on 11 carries. It seemed like more than that.
It does. On 2nd and 7, that is caught Smith tries to dive for the first down and comes close, covered by the linebacker, or tackled there anyway by Jesse Armstead.
Bad.
First and 10 from the 37. Mike Anderson is in the game, and here is Smith. They go to him again, and Rod Smith having a big night with 6 catches for 75 yards, tackled by Armstead.
I lost him.
Good point. There was only one job left when the Super Bowl was over, and that was Buffalo. Greg Williams got the job. There's a flag thrown here. Giants may have jumped.
May have been Keith Hamilton right in the middle. Contract, something like a $12 million bonus. More money than Bob made his entire life.
Now Dad's trying to get it back in golf. This is Mike Anderson going nowhere on second and short. Send Camella in motion out of the backfield. Keep it on the ground. Barber for a couple. Got in behind Dan Campbell as we come to the 2-minute warning. The biggest disparity in 3 scores home and away. 3rd and 6, and that pass is in and out of the hands of Ron Dixon. That would have been a first down, and Dixon can't make the catch. Well, Williams has had a nice night kicking. Deltha O'Neal is back to receive it, but this time it's a short kick. Give the guy a kudo or an encomium, Dennis, and see what happens.
Well, between
3 receivers split to the left. Greasy looks that way, throws. It's McCaffrey on a slant. Nice moves by Ed. Flag down, however, and Ed McCaffrey takes it to the 26-yard line.
Hasn't lost any of his quick feet. That looks like a hand to the face by one of the offensive linemen.
I happen to think it improves the flow of the game. I mean, the games are moving along.
3rd and 21. Greasy throws, caught by McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is a little short of the first down at the 47-yard line. So flash balls popping all over the place, and the kick is no good. Close to having the distance.
Well,
Would tie the NFL record. High snap, they get it down, and Pochman's kick is no good.
High snap killed him. Made him rush it. That's why he pulled it to the right.
Also a Vikings-Ravens preview. That's coming up when we come back to Denver after this message from the NFL and the word from our ABC station. 14-7 Broncos.
the Raiders. He thinks anybody can be resurrected.
Loves the veterans. 3rd down and 11. Collins a ton of time and then throws, and it's caught. Juravicius has to go sliding to the turf and makes the catch at the 36 for a first down. In his 14th season, 2nd down and 10. Collins slings it, caught by Barber, gets free down the sideline, and Brown finally stops him at the 21-yard line. At the Giant 20, they're now at the Bronco 20. Collins the fake again, they set up the screen, caught by Greg Camella, and Camella with some hard running takes it to the 12-yard line. Collins on a roll. To Toomer, who makes the catch, dives for the end zone, touchdown! Amani Toomer was the man in motion. In the 3rd quarter, Toomer has scored twice, and the Giants have caught the Broncos again. 34-yard line, 10:29 left in the 3rd. And Brian Greasy with a short drop, throws over the middle, hauled in by Ed McCaffrey. Yard line. Greasy, one-handed grab made by McCaffrey, but he pays the price. First down at the 45, but he's down. Hit by Sean Williams.
And in the air, take a look at the left leg right there. And before he hits the ground, that's a broken leg, and I really hate to tell you folks, but I think he broke both bones in that leg.
3 other Broncos with Lionel Taylor and Haven Moses and Shannon Sharp for the all-time Denver record.
You saw the Giants talking to him as he's being wheeled off the field. Of course, he knows a lot of the Giants personally, having spent the beginning of his career in New York.
His team in a dogfight on opening night, and Davis swings to the outside and breaks one for a first down before he is rolled out of bounds at the 28-yard line by Will Peterson. Step it up on 2nd down and 7. The fake to Davis. Greasy throws to the end zone. This is Smith, and he makes the catch for the touchdown.
amazing night by Rod Smith.
And a night to forget forever for Dave Thomas, who gets beaten again.
The backs are told when the receiver reaches, you reach.
Possession, big Davis run, and a great Smith catch. And Denver's on top by 7 again.
Quarterbacks who won yesterday, they all went through the Green Bay system.
3rd down and 13. Collins gets sacked. First sack of the night, Bill Romanowski.
And the fourth quarter is his milieu.
158.3 would be the perfect figure as Rod Smith makes the catch. And that will add to Greasy's number as the catch is made up at the 35. The coverage by Will Allen. This is a big play to try to keep the drive alive. 3rd and 1. Davis has it. Gets 1 and 4 more to the 40-yard line as the 3rd quarter expires. A first down at their own 40-yard line. Up 21-14 as Greasy retreats. Throws for the tight end. Hits Desmond Clark for a big gainer inside the 25 and forced out at the 22-yard line.
Halcyon to me.
3rd down and 7 from the 18. He throws, and it is incomplete. 2 Giants are there, and Kennison is there. He's the intended target. Sam Garnes back to cover. Diaz-Infante snapping it. Ruin puts it down, and Elam has just given Denver a 10-point cushion with 13:40 to play. In the 4th, in Denver, 24-14 Broncos. Alert enough to retain possession. 2nd down and 10 from the 23. Greasy throws, catches made by Smith on a slant up at the 33-yard line, and Hot Rod tonight with 9 grabs for 116 yards. 3rd and 1 from the 30.
Geography guy.
From the 32-yard line. Big play here for Greasy, who goes deep for Kennison, who has to adjust, and he makes the catch. And there is the reason that the Rams thought highly enough of him to make him a #1 pick a few years back.
And Eddie is on board.
From the 32-yard line, cutting it back is Davis. Slips a tackle inside the 20, inside the 10, out of bounds at the 7-yard line. 7, first down. Anderson. Touchdown. "89 yards. He looks on as Anderson scores. Up by 17.
They're hard.
That's great analysis, then, dude. From the 10-yard line. There's Collins throwing, and that's caught up at the 30-yard line by Davis. A piece on Mile High Memories from the 30 now. There's a flag. Broncos had jumped off. Pass is incomplete, but Baltimore. So their first 2 home games against the 2 Super Bowl teams, and we've got jumping again. Collins flings this one.
I have no laminate.
Walu, hire you? On 3rd and 10 from the 40, jumping for it and coming down with it is Ron Dixon. That's a nice catch at the 41-yard line.
Shortened by a neck injury. He was a super guy. He was John Elway before Elway. Number 7, big right arm. Great one.
Collins from the 41-yard line.
Big hit.
Jaravicious makes the catch, and Jaravicious takes a vicious hit from Eric Brown. But he holds on. First down at the 15. Collins. Jaravicious on a slant. Tries to get in. He has a 1st and goal at the 1.5. So the Giants not dead.
As smart as they come, as per Shanahan.
3rd and goal. Fake to Dane. Collins. Touchdown. Caught by Marcellus Rivers. He makes his first catch of the night. A rookie at Oklahoma State. Free agent. First time they've thrown to him. His first NFL catch. And it makes it 31-20 going on 21. It's a juggled hold. The punter, Rodney Williams, serving as the holder. Couldn't handle the snap. Jason White snapping it. And Well, it could be big. Enough of that little kangaroo shot. The ball has to go to the 40-yard line before a Giant can touch it unless it's touched by a Bronco. And that's not a very good onside try. And Rod Smith has an easy time, but there's a flag down. However, the flag is at the 30, and that would indicate that the Giants would be offside, which will, of course, be declined.
You got to wonder how many times the Giants have practiced that with Morton Anderson.
Offside on the kicking team. The penalty is declined. First down, Denver.
Drew Esikoff, our director, the entire gang. Steve Hurt, our director of information. Malibu Kelly Hayes will retreat to Aspen. The big George Hill retreating to Port Angeles. And the Giants retreating to a red-eye back to New York as they start the season 0-1. And the Broncos head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts, coming off their impressive win against the Jets. The play of the game from Denver on opening night, coming back when we wrap it up from Invesco Field.